Alright guys, let's get out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment if you like. Today I'm going to discuss what happened in episode 1 of The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. So the story starts off with your typical lonely guy who has no friends and is just walking back home after school. What the fuck is this? Why did they animate that? But besides that, he has a little secret, and his secret is that he likes this girl. And somehow, right when he says that, she just appears. Unbelievable. And he doesn't just kinda like her, he loves her, he says. And throughout the whole episode, this bad animation is kind of sprinkled in, which is kind of annoying because it could hurt your head. I mean, just look at this. This is pretty bad. So after wasting their time animating these stupid scenes, he finally gets to class. And luckily for him, he sits next to the girl that he actually likes. Well, they are in the main character chairs, so it only makes sense. Mei is the girl that he likes, and he likes her because she's very quirky, and obvious because she has glasses. Well, until she doesn't have glasses anymore. And judging from her face, she doesn't like the fact that she forgot her glasses. But this is great for our main character because he doesn't have the balls to talk to her even though they've sat next to each other for a real long time. So she has a whole mess of books in her bag and she can't tell which one is Japanese history. So he wants to look for it also, but he's too nervous and can't get too close to her. So instead of trying to find her own damn textbook, he gives her his. And I don't think I would ever do that, but good thing he did because now she wants to sit next to him. And because she can't really see without her glasses, she has to get very close to him to the point that she's invading his space. And those people who wear glasses, let me know in the comment section below. When you don't have glasses on, and I'm only talking to the nearsighted people, is your eyesight that bad? She doesn't even know who she's talking to. She has to get really close to his face, and even then, she really doesn't know who he is. So he introduces himself, and then she goes back to her desk and she falls asleep. So he leaves the school and figures out that he doesn't even remember what the teacher was saying. All he can focus on was this girl. Hey, not too bad. Sometimes you just need a break from school, you know? So not even a whole day has passed and somehow she has forgotten who he is. And because she can't see, she puts on his shoes instead. I mean, I suppose it's understandable because she can't read the letters on the lockers. So she just gets these really big shoes that she can't fit in. But what's not understandable is why her hair's so messy. Even when she had her glasses on, she never fixed her hair at all. So they open her locker and she says, I don't remember my shoes having green on them and there's a fucking frog in there. I can only imagine it's because she doesn't clean her shoes. So he gets rid of the frog and gives her back the shoes, but she has to go clean them because there's frogs on them. And even then, she still doesn't want to put her feet in those shoes. But somehow this guy gets turned on from putting his feet inside the shoes that she put her feet in. And it gets worse because she's so blind that she can't even tie her own damn shoes. I used to think this is some glasses fetish thing, but no, I think it might be hair fetish because her hair moves way too much. So he's had an incredible day. He wishes that this day would never end. But it makes sense because this is the one thing he loves in this world. I mean, he should go and find a hobby that he really likes also, but for now, that's okay. It's really cool that he can find beauty in a girl who's mad dogging him. If that were me, I'd probably think she doesn't even like me. And then when she leaves, she looks like she's flying away, and her hair is part of this relationship as well. If she can't tie her shoes, how the fuck should she get home? She can't read the signs, she can't even walk. I guess she can call an Uber, but she can't even find the Uber driver. Well, fortunately for her, she lives about a block away, so she can just walk there and eventually she'll get to her house. It might take her an hour or 3, but that's fine. He's had such a great day that he prays and wishes that tomorrow she forgets her glasses again. And so his prayers were heard, and she ends up not having glasses the next day. In fact, they got broken, so that's huge. Now he'll get to talk to her more because she's going to need help and he's going to be there for every single need she has. So even though she can't see well, she still wants to play dodgeball even though the teacher has told her that it's okay to sit this one out. But nope, she's a perfect student, so she has to get in there even though they can hit her in the face really hard. So she thinks of something smart. How about if she just hides behind him and he's the wall? And so they get him out. That's what he gets for doing every single thing for her basically. He should have just moved out of the way and got her out already because there's no way she's going to stay there forever. So when they get to class, they're both really tired and he can't focus on kinetic energy. Some of it is kinetic energy, some of it's potential energy. Just know that shit is boring. They must be in physics. I too would just sleep through that whole class. Who's even paying attention? Nobody wants to learn that and you're probably not going to use it in the future either. So the teacher sees Mei sleeping and he goes all the way over there to go and wake her up. But our main character here has a big lie and says she forgot her glasses, so she can't really see well, so she has to put her face in the textbook. And the teacher even goes over there next to her and her eyes are fucking closed, but he still believes him. And he has to wake her up soon because eventually the teacher's gonna come back and not believe him. So he wants to push her to wake her up, but he can't because he's too damn nervous. But thankfully, her hair wakes her up. But for some reason, she's in such a deep sleep that she thinks that this really young looking kid is her dad. So after waking up, she wants to go back to sleep, even though he said he shouldn't. And then she falls asleep on his shoulder, and this man loses it. He's gonna have an accident in class. I mean, look at his face, and even his legs are shaking. Someone needs to wake this kid up because he's gonna wet himself right now. And so the teacher sees them doing this, and he whacks her in the head with the textbook. So by the end of the episode, she ends up getting contacts, and now she can see him perfectly. Now she'll know that this is the guy who helped her. So this is gonna be a very fun year for him, I can tell, because now the girl that he loves knows him. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video if you got this far. Peace.